This podcast is sponsored by Sister Sci-Fi, a digital book boutique that features various literature created by Black women. If you're looking for a cauldron of all things Afrofuturism, Black mysticism, science fiction noir, and traditional voodoo, check out Sister Sci-Fi today at sistersci-fi.com.
Next, we are moving on to Michael B. Jordan to produce a Static Shock movie for Warner Brothers.
Always thought Static Shock was corny, and I can't.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
I was never a fan of Static Shock.
That is offensive. That is offensive.
I was never a fan of it.
What? Static Shock?
I didn't like the hair. The hair always threw me off.
He just had dreads.
It looked like he had on like a baggy sorcerer getup. Just I don't know.
And the crazy thing is, Static Shock was like I've never read a Static Shock like comic proper. I have read a lot of comics where he's popped up in them, and when the TV series came up, which is like the superhero Static Shock. I mean, like all the kids like in that.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah, no. Listen, whoever follows it is gonna say it along with me, and like everyone.
At least listen. The best thing I can say about Static Shock, at least he's not called Black Static Shock. Because you know how whenever DC has a superhero color, they always have to put the word black in front of we can't tell that, Black Lightning is black. So
right. No, and that's the crazy thing. Well, the group that created him is the same group that created Black Lightning, I believe. And it's the same group that created Static Shock, Black Lightning, Icon, and Rocket. Like it's the same team. And it was a production team, a comic book production team out of Baltimore.
Does Static Shock use slang as such as jive turkey?
No, he does not.
Okay.
But the only thing that I'm slightly disappointed about with Static Shock is I see, Michael B. Jordan's trying to push a movie, but I felt like. And just to be clear, he's producing, not starring. No, he can't. He's like 35. Static is a teenager. I feel.
Listen, if Michael B. Jordan said, "I want to play Static Shock tomorrow," Michael B. Jordan would be Static Shock tomorrow.
I think that I would have liked the TV series. 2 hours. I think that's such a short amount of time, and Static Shock's world is really big. It's just as big as The Flash. It's just as big as Superman.
But he's not as well known as those other heroes.
Which is why I think a TV show would be better, because a TV show gives them an opportunity to build an audience.
Is this for the DC streaming service, or is this for a theatrical release?
Don't know. Just produce a Static Shock movie for Warner Brothers. That's a Jamie question. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen a Static Shock TV show.
You've been listening to Two Brothers at a Water Cooler with Mike and Tom, produced by Jamie Fernandez and Peter Bune. Rate and review this show on Apple Podcasts, and you might find your review in a future episode.